Hey fam, welcome back to my channel. If you're joining me for the first time, my name is Chef Fran. But first, give me a virtual hug by hitting the subscribe button. And in return, I will give you a new recipe every week. My name is Chef Fran, it's my sous chef Ian.
How are we doing today?
And today we are doing a Mother's Day dinner. Now you can do this dinner for any time that you like, but we're using it for Mother's Day. And what we have here on deck is that we are gonna do our own version of Wellington. We're not using steak, we're not using filet to make a beef Wellington, but we're using salmon. So we're gonna do a salmon Wellington. Ian has already been kind enough to cook our green beans. And really we simplified our life and we just took some green beans, actually some fresh green beans that you just have the package that you could put in the microwave. But it wasn't frozen. It was the fresh green beans that we microwaved. But he did saute some onions, some garlic, and some slivered almonds. And he put a little salt and black pepper, Himalayan salt and black pepper.
Butter.
And butter. Can't forget butter.
Like the butter.
So
like
he
butter.
actually sauteed the onions and the garlic, first in butter. And once we got that translucent, the onions and the aroma of the garlic was coming, he added the green beans that were already steam cooked, you could say, in the microwave, and then threw in the slivered almonds just to get a little bit of color. So that's done already for us. And we're gonna show you how to prepare the Salmon Wellington. And we have our mac and cheese. So these are shell pasta, and we have our heavy cream and our milk and 2 cheeses, well 3, pepper jack, cheddar, and some shaved Parmesan. And I like to layer my mac and cheese with some breadcrumb in between with some Parmesan, and then do another layer of the mac and cheese that has the covering of the 2 cheeses, core cheeses, which is pepper jack and cheddar, with some evaporated milk and some cream. And here's our egg wash, which is just a tablespoon of water inside 1 egg that we whisk up. And our filling is, we have some mushroom, like how you would use in Beef Wellington, minced up. And we have some honey Dijon mustard as opposed to Dijon mustard. And we also have, our filling here is a combination of cream cheese, spinach, butter, onions, garlic, and breadcrumbs.
Yes, it is.
Okay, and Ian did that for us as well. He prepared this. So I'm going to show you how to put together. We're going to do our vitamin content, and then we'll come back and do our Salmon Wellington. Here's our vitamin content. All right, so all I did was take the honey Dijon mustard, right, E?
Yep.
And Ian's going to tell me what to do next, because I forget sometimes.
Yes.
That's what's great having company.
Mm-hmm.
So I just brushed the honey Dijon.
Let's go for mushrooms next one.
Awesome, thank you, Ian.
You're very welcome.
Okay. So again, my hands are my best tools because I happen to have, I'm spreading it out, and I'm just working on a parchment paper on a cutting board. Salmon, okay.
Salmon's next, Mom.
All right, so let me turn this around.
Turn it.
Okay, salmon, let's go. And then now, what do I do, Ian?
Okay, you put it on the, you put it on that side, but you stretch it. You stretch.
I gotta stretch it.
Yes.
So you would need to stretch your dough a little bit. And we'll probably do more of the stretching process as we need to maneuver the salmon. Okay, so here we go.
Okay.
So,
And I think that's it.
all right, so now we're gonna take this, flip it over because you want the top part to be pretty.
Top part to be pretty.
So this is gonna be our back end piece. So this is like our skirt that was stretching. Gently, you'll have to be careful not to rip it. Okay. So now we're gonna come over on this side as well and try to pull.
Okay.
So we can kind of connect it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, do a little egg wash.
So Ian, is just egg washing helps to have your pastry have a beautiful golden brown color.
Yeah.
So he's making sure that he egg washes the top and the sides.
Everywhere.
Not the bottom. It's not necessary because you're looking for the beauty of the top of it. So Ian's doing a wonderful job making sure that the sides, and you want to make sure your puff pastry is not sticking together and that there is some space, you know, between the two.
Okay.
And Ian's gonna put this in the oven, like I said, for 400 for
25?
20 minutes.
20 minutes, yeah.
25 minutes, depending on the oven that you have.
Right. Okay.
Some people have convection ovens and they cook much quicker, so.
Get the sides to make sure I got them all?
Yep, and you do.
Okay.
Thank you, E.E. Okay.
All right, guys, we're gonna go put this in then.
And we'll show you what it's like right after. So this is our mac and cheese cups. So I use my silicone cupcake mold. You all know how to boil pasta, I'm sure. But the key is to getting your pasta al dente because you're gonna add liquids to it. So I have 2 cheeses in here. I have pepper jack as well as cheddar cheese. I added about half a cup of cream and I added 3/4 cups of evaporated milk. And this is a box and a half of medium shells. And I just like the shells in the cupcake form, so that's why I did that. You could choose to use any pasta that you like an elbow, corkscrew. Those work nicely as well, or shells. I have some breadcrumb here, as well as some shaved Parmesan that I will add as a topping to, I actually do it in layer form. I put the breadcrumb and the cheese, and then I add more mac and cheese and top it off with some breadcrumbs and then some shaved Parmesan. So I also like to add a little bit of smoked paprika to my mac and cheese. And what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna come over to my baking sheet as close as possible. Now you could scoop this. I generally kind of do this by hand. A little bit of shaved Parmesan, or you can use grated, whatever you have on hand. I'm gonna top it off with more till I fill up the top, more mac and cheese. And here are a list of ingredients. Our mac and cheese cupcake is baking in our jumbo silicone cupcake mold, and it's going to go in the oven and bake on 375 for 30 to 35 minutes, just until it's golden brown and delicious. So here is our Mother's Day dinner.
Yes.
This was our Salmon Wellington.
Yes, it was.
It's our green beans with onions and garlic,
and
slivered almonds.
Yes, there you go.
And here's our mac and cheese, our cupcake mac and cheese. Oh, I'm so excited. So how is it, E?
Breathtaking. All right, is that a good word for it? Breathtaking. Yes. Oh,
this is so good. Fish is fully cooked.
Oh yeah.
Look at that. Beautifully pink. Not dry. Nice and crisp. Really fresh. Tasting good. You know, you're eating fresh vegetables. Let's go.
That I don't even want.
Oh my gosh.
Mama, every time you
look at this
mac and cheese, it's off the chain.
Mac and cheese is nice and
juicy, and everything else
creamy.
Cheesy and creamy. Oh.
See all that cheese right here? Okay, hold up, people. I am completely loving every bite of this. We thank you so much for hanging out with us today and eating with us virtually and enjoying what we made and the challenge of going to make it yourself. You know, let us know if you tried this. We'd love to hear from you in the comments.
Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day,
Happy
Mama.
Mother's Day. Thank you for that.